Backyard rebar tying. So first we're going to measure our pier. These ones are already done, so let's get this one out here. So I want to go a few inches below. I'll probably make them about 44 inches. So come over here, measure out some rebar. Okay, got the tape measure out. I think I'm going to cut it right about there. So I just grab it with my fingers and put it up in the rebar cutter and bend it right about there. Okay, I have my 44 inches in the rebar cutter. So now you just grab the handle and then pull it back, go forth. Boom, there's my first piece. Now I'm going to use this piece, can we see it, to measure the rest. So put the ends there. And there's the other end. I'm just going to grab it about there. Put it back in the cutter. Do the same thing. And do that for 2 more. I have my 4 pieces cut. They're not all exactly perfect, but it's okay. Backyard job here. They're going to be sitting down anyway. Now I have to make some more stirrups. I'm down to 1 left. And Tippy's going to help me. So for my stirrups, I'm using 20-inch pieces. It might be a little short for a 12-inch sonotube, but I figure out of a 10-foot piece of rebar, I can get 6 pieces and not have any waste. So it's not too bad. So for bending the stirrups, I do my first bend. I put it just so the end is right there. That way it doesn't fall off when it comes up. Sometimes they do. And then I'm going about 6-inch lengths. And I've measured out, and with this I don't have to measure every time. 6 inches is right to about the end of the rebar bender cutter. And I just put it right there, line it up, bend. Slide it forward to the same spot, the same thing. And you can either turn it around or you can just do it right from the last bend there. Actually, I'll do it from the last bend so you can see. Right there, just go same thing. There you go. You got not a perfect stirrup, but if you want, you can bend it a little into place. Now you got a nice little square. So I'm going to do that with the rest of these. There we go. I'm just going to use 3 stirrups on these sonotubes because they're only about 40 inches deep. So it seems to be okay. Good enough for a shed/cabin. Okay. So when tying my cages together for my piers, I like to pull out just enough wire so I don't lose any later. Have some go in a dog paw. So it's going to be 4 per stirrup. 2, 3, 4, side to side. We got 3 stirrups, so I'm going to do this 2 more times. And they don't have to be exact. Sometimes you end up a little short and you have to tie it on the other side. Cool. So I take my first rebar, my first stirrup, and I just hold it in my hand. Take your pre-cut wire tie and put it underneath, just like this, and come up on both sides. Now this back one, or the one closest to you, go over and bring it around. These are figure 8 ties. And this front one, just go straight over the bar and come back up And now that you have those two pieces there, grab them, twist them, and then take your pliers and tighten them up. Probably go a little tighter. Then I like to do the next one right behind it. Go right about the same length. That'll probably go over later. Same thing, underneath. Bring it up and over, figure 8. This one goes up and over. And we'll twist it just like so. Grab your pliers, finish, tighten her up. And they should be close to size or length sticking out here. That way when it sits on the floor at the bottom of the pier, it's even. Some people use like dobies to tie them up, or they'll put an end in there, a little L at the bottom, so they sit nice and easy. But we're just gonna drop them in and hit at the top with a hammer, let them stick in, and it's good enough for a backyard shed slash cabin use, or just a little backyard pier pouring. Nope. It's good to wear gloves because stabbing yourself with this sucks. Okay, go for the middle one next. Just put all 3. Put the whole, or all 4 in there. It's nice having the pre-cut wire ready to go. You can just reach over and grab it. Yeah, my husband's at work, so I get the fun job of doing rebar tying while he's at work today. And then that will be done. Starting to look like a cage. Well, come a little short on this one. Yeah. All right. So last strip. On. Now it's easy. You don't really have to hold it. Yeah, oversized gloves get in the way a little bit. I've been tying my gloves into the cages and having to untie them. But can't seem to find a small. Alright, last one. Here we go. And there's our cage. And hopefully I should be done with these before my husband gets home from work.